Morning, this is Andrew from Trend Following Mentor. I apologize I didn't have our Sunday review. Actually, stock market is looking absolutely ugly. Um, Not a lot of reasons to be in it, especially this morning. You can see right now we're down 341 points. Crude is also falling dramatically, but during the day anything can happen. I mean, this is what trading is. There is no anything can happen, and you need to actually bear that in mind and understand how risky the stock market can be. And I invite you to read my full disclosure on the bottom of this page, because if you don't know what you're doing, it is very easy to lose money. And I'll be also very candid with you. It's very hard to make money when we're trend following. It is never easy, but the fact is, at the end of a bull market, which we might be, it gets a lot harder. The big money's made at the beginning of a bull market, not the beginning of a bear market, and it's very difficult to go short as well. Let's jump on the charts. This is our weekly review, even though it's already Wednesday. As you can see, we're below the 200-day moving average. The 200-day moving average to me is a line of demarcation. If we're below it, there's no reason I want to be long. There's some statements to be made here. You can say that we're finding some support. There's strong support here, 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 and we're hitting it. Except for this morning, we seem to be taking it out. But again, anything can happen. And so I want to show you another thing that's very fascinating. If you look on the monthly on this with an MACD, hopefully it'll open very shortly, it's also negative. You do not want to see this. You turned up positive here, and we're starting to get very negative. So it's a lot of caution is needed at this point. So that's our first chart. The next chart I always like looking at is the value line, because the value line is a more representative of what's happening, and the same thing with the Russell. Very simple rules. If I fall more than 4% from the highs, which you can see here, which we've fallen more 4% from actually here, again, you don't want to be involved in this market. The other next thing I want to talk about is, again, you can look at this. This is the triple of the TNA. You can see how negative it is. It's shocking. From 100 and something, about 100, down to 40. It's not good. I mean, it's really not good. And if we can go back, we're not that, we're getting close to these 2009. Who knows? Next thing I want to talk about are the FANGs. The FANGs are Facebook, Apple, Google, Amazon. You can add in there that group too. Netflix. They're all below the 50-period exponential moving average. Again, what's interesting is it's the lowest low. You've had the lowest low here. For those of you that want to short, and it's not easy shorting, you had an opportunity here, got taken out, another opportunity here, you could have gotten taken out, you had to get back in. It'd be interesting, at some point we are going to have a rally. If we get close to the 50-period exponential moving average, it could be a sign to go short. Could be. Here's Amazon, also below the 50. You can see where the initial buy was, and you know what? It just didn't work. And I'm not being negative, because I'm going to tell you something that is working, which is shocking, is these REIT self-storage. And there's a couple of them. There's this one, Extra Space. There's PSA. But a lot of volatility here. But the other day we had some strength, but you don't want to see some of these days that go down on big volume, down to the 50, even though we rebounded off. Again, in my opinion, this is not a market you want to be looking long in. It's time to be a little bit protective. Facebook, guess what? Also below the 50. Here's a 200-day exponential moving average. We get below that, the leaders are falling, then we're looking at some very big problems. Another thing, these are the momentum stocks from the IBD 50. They're also having big problems. So in context, this is not a market that I really want to be in. The fact is, yesterday we gapped up. We had some great, strength, and we thought maybe be a follow day, and it ended very weakly. This is what happens in bear markets. We come out of the gate running and then fall down. Again, I think it's time to be careful. If I can help you in any way, I have a course, a trend following course. I have one-on-one mentoring. I do hourly consulting. If you want to do the hourly consulting, I'll give you the course. My goal is to help you because, again, trading is very difficult. This is not easy stuff. It's very easy to lose money. So I'm here to help you. I trade for a living, and I can tell you firsthand, it is not ever easy. Thank you, and if I can help you, just let me know.